make changes to the rangefinder settings, it's a good idea to download the rangefinder utility user guide. Again, it'll be over at Support and Training, Support A to Z, the letter G, G07 series, Technical Support, Documentation, G07, Rangefinder Utility. So what we're talking about today will be under adjusting user settings. Most of these are fairly self-explanatory. We'll open up the Rangefinder utility. Click on Settings. You have your laser pointer, whether you want that shown. Laser height. This is the main one that I want to touch on. There's a bit of confusion in the documentation for the laser height settings. To better illustrate, let's take a look at this document. If you are using an external antenna on a pole and you have the rangefinder, the G07 mounted midway down the pole, then in the rangefinder utility you would enter that value that is from the bottom of the antenna to where the laser is. For example, a meter if it's midway down. In TerraSync antenna settings, you would then enter the height as normal from the bottom of the antenna to the bottom of the pole, for example, 2 meters. If you're not using an external antenna, the rangefinder utility would be set to 0. TerraSync antenna height would be set to the height that the G07 is above the ground. For example, if you're carrying it 3 feet or a meter. After setting the laser height on down to the north reference, you have 2 choices, true or magnetic. True just means that the declination has been applied. Either will work in TerraSync, but there's been some issues in the past with problems with the true with declination over in TerraSync, so probably recommended to leave it at magnetic. Distance units, just match up however you have it over in TerraSync. Leave angle units to degrees.